Greetings, fellow Southern Cameroonians. Today is Wednesday, number 23 day of this month of April 2025. My name is Capo Daniel, the chairman of PRAP, the People's Right Advocative Platform. As we have promised our people, we have been pushing for direct negotiation to put an end to this war and to be able to let our people move on with development and progress, while simultaneously securing their right of self-determination and giving them a clear pathway to independence. That is our duty, and that is the commitment of my organization, PRAP. In pursuing of this route, we have made big progress, and I'm about to make a very fundamental decision that is going to be very impactful in our future. For these past 2 years, we have provided leadership, both in our morale, both in our conduct, and both in diplomacy. We have achieved tremendous goals within these 2 years. The biggest of is the direct negotiation with Cameroon that resulted in them agreeing to halt or stop all reprisal attack against our villages. It has saved thousands of lives. We have brought back sanity, and we have pushed back against extremism in the educational sector and many other places in our struggle, fighting against kidnapping for ransom. We have almost brought it to a complete halt in Bamenda. Bad actors have been brought to their senses, and Ambazonia today is talking about negotiation with Cameroon. That is all our success. They talk about third-party negotiation, which was possible previously, is no longer the conversation today. So we are in the right path, because this is what is within the realms of the possibility. So, my country people then, today I want to take una in the series of 3 messages where we will give for our people then. So remember them for our executive that can be involved in these discussions. But the decision will finally come in the third presentation we will give for now. We will make a very big decision, and we will carry forward with action for actually actualize that decision. We are going to make up like a leader of PRAP and also providing leadership for our struggle. So, without much ado, we go take one person for our struggle on a recent issue for make this demonstration. That means we will choose one person for Ambazonia struggle. This our struggle, because now our collective struggle, for show our people them which we will try for talker. This person will then decide for choose him. Now no other person but a person who sabi am very well, Sikod Judson. Make her bring up a picture. Unfortunately, I never arranged the media presentation inside my computer, so me gonna no worry, una forgive me about the graphics. So this one a picture for Sikod Judson, in case he need introduction for man way he don't know he. This Sikod Judson una de see am now one of our Ambazonian activism. Now a very big activist where he did for this struggle. We all start this struggle together in 2016. He done day for IG, he done day on his own, he done day with more people them. He done be very, he will be the most influential Ambazonian activist where he be the control King Commando, the TTA, one of the big forces then where he will be the main rival forces for the ADF and the AGOFC, where he done bring with a lot of headache. Sikod Judson did not be involved in defense for Ambazonia for a long time. So now a patriot, now somebody will be highly respected and highly connected with our forces, and an activist. So when he talks something, it be very, very important. So one for choose it today, for sure now, wait till they actually go on. Because you know if you solve problem, if you know if you diagnose them. If you get wrong diagnosis, you will get wrong prognostics. So maybe we'll use Sikod Judson today. And wait till we I want for share and with now. Now a post where Sikod Judson he done post them. He talks say Oliver Leke, when a Chris Anoy brother Fi Masha he dey alive. So this is the post where he put them. I go read and make una here. So Sikod Judson he make this post for Facebook page. He not only make am for Facebook page, he see send audio them, they see talk am very well. Ma read am. He say, I can now authoritatively state that Field Marshal Oliver Leke is alive and by the time he was declared dead, he was in Ghana. The entire bribery scheme involving Ambazonian leaders was organized and paid handsomely by PM Diongote for La République. Don't ask me for proof, but amongst the many that were bribed were mostly Momo people, close to the leader of the struggle. I talk at my convenience, and no one can force me to, but I shall come back to this topic. Once again, Field Marshal Oliver is alive, and the person in the video in Kumba was not Oliver Leke. So this talk, my country people, na Sikod Judson in the talk. Say Oliver Leke, Field Marshal Chris Anui brother, a very controversial fighter, where he become for this struggle for Lebialem. He become fight ADF, crush people them who collapse. May make propaganda say dan kill 100,000 Cameroon army, 200,000 Cameroon army. Kind number them. Despite all which way he be the doer, we must give it credit, say, in his own way, he rally our people then too for this struggle. Despite the differences so get them, despite the atrocity way because I'm for kill chief, for kill some ADF fighters, for kill some tigers of Ambazonian fighters, Oliver Leke also na person for this struggle. So the Oliver Leke, where we always see how he come physically for inside Lebialem. He not just come saying a Romo. He release video them for inside Lebialem. So one day they even drink 33 Expo. He talk for the community. Multi people then see for inside Lebialem. As he make the video finish, then share them. The next day, La République then kill it. We all see the video where the ram mash his head with under for gun. His hairstyle did the same the one way will be the same for the video them. If soldier the way then do we, then talk say Oliver Leke he don't die. La République they no carry he die body go tam. Then put an for time for Mukuta. Carry am for on top Bensikin. Drive am through Lebialem. Carry am go tam for Kumba. Display am for road for Kumba. All man can see am with eye. Say na Oliver Leke that. We see brother Chris Ano. He cry for TV. Shed tears say Oliver. Field Marshal he don't die. All this thing we all know am so. Sikod Judson can talk say Field Marshal he dey alive. He dey for Ghana. How is this possible? Say somebody go come despite all the truth way we know am. He go can lie for broad daylight. Say Oliver Leke no say he don't die. All man no say Field Marshal don't die. So man go come out we blockhead. Because if he write for social media, if he talk, fine, God don't give it gift of talking to like me. He go can use that talent for can talk say Oliver see they alive. But you know only look way to way talk am. If continue for talk say na Diongote, Prime Minister of Cameroon, na he bribe Ambazonian leaders. You go start begin know why he do all way to way they do am. Say Diongote dan bribe Ambazonian leaders them. Now why that way they be the lie say Oliver Leke he don't die. So the main thing where they try for driver and say leader them be corrupt, they don't take money to say Oliver Leke he don't die. And then he talks to me man no ask you proof. Me man no ask you proof. When I don't hear where to way talk am. Say Oliver see they alive, he dey for Ghana. So why some person can lie blatantly for our people? Now because they know say our people them they no be capable for think of their own. Our people them they don't be so dissolution where they no get no standard. Any man can talk any kind of thing. Some people they go to entertain. People with no credibility. They talk for struggle. People they follow them. They hear what they talk am. So they think less of you. For person for can lie you in this manner. Say thing where you see them with your eye. Thing where people then weakness them. Multiple weakness them. Say that thing will not happen. That means that person think less of you. So fellow Southern Cameroonian, let me do a reality check with you people. So, Fimasha, who was publicly killed by a Cameroon military in June 2022. It was not a secret thing or somebody like they say the key no pity and then people show wrong picture. It was Fimasha, they show his picture. The Cameroon army released the picture of that location where he was dead. They show his body. Multiple independent people confirm, say, even the rival faction of inside Libyalim, they confirm say and die. They even go catch people that they kill and say they want revenge, he die. Oliver Leke, his own group, the Red Dragons, confirm say Fimasha Idan die. So, how can you even think that he's not dead? Reality check. Eyewitnesses them for Libyalim, then corroborate the story. Plenty people then talk about the story because they be dry foot in their body for road for inside Libyalim. There is no credible evidence, contrary to this reality that we know, that have emerged to suggest that it was staged. I mean, there is no evidence. Nobody have ever questioned that it looked funny or whatever. Nobody. If Oliver Leke was in Ghana, I'm just saying reality check because some people may actually be believing him. If he was actually in Ghana, someone could have seen him. Someone could have provided verifiable images or video of him or say it in an interview or make a statement. I mean, somebody in Ghana. So, what this guy is doing is a textbook conspiracy narrative built on zero evidence. This is pure emotional manipulation of our people. Manipulating them for what? To discredit Diongote. Why does he want to discredit Diongote? Because he is the one leading Cameroon effort for negotiation. First of all, the accusation that bribery scheme was orchestrated by Prime Minister Diongote of Cameroon or La République to declare him dead, declare Oliver Leke dead. For what? What will it benefit Cameroon or Ambazonia? So Sikod accused the Prime Minister of Cameroon for bribing Ambazonian leaders, specifically the ones in Momo, to fake Oliver Leke's death in Libyalim. So, reality check. This claim lacked the name, the dates, proof of payment, even the motive is not coherent about what he's saying. Why would the government pay to fake the death of a fighter when they had an incentive to kill that fighter and capture him and display him as a success? Why would the Cameroon government go and pay people to fake Oliver Leke's death? And if Oliver Leke is fighting for Ambazonia, the fake is dead, will he not come publicly and say that I am alive? So these are questions I want our people to ask themselves, because some people believe rubbish or people get confused with this type of things. So this narrative is another case of deflection, refusing to accept reality. If he actually believes what he's saying, because Sikod can actually be believing what he is saying, or somebody might have deceived him, which is common in our struggle. People manufacture eternal betrayal stories, sometimes also to protect their position in negotiation. The mention of Momo people is both divisive and dangerous. Regional to create mistrust for the Momo people, given that he himself is a Momo person, without any shred of evidence. There is no evidence. A tactics that have been used over and over in this our struggle. So when there is an ongoing negotiation, people come up and make stories about those who are involved in negotiation because they don't want it or they are not a part of it, to blackmail them and to make our population to lack trust in any outcome or any negotiation that takes place. And he says that don't ask him proof. Nobody should ask him proof. Take your time and listen to this presentation because it's important. He says, I will talk when I want. Don't ask me proof. I will talk when I want. So this line reveals everything. When someone makes a public statement, a public incendiary claim, but immediately dodges the burden of proof, It is a red flag for everybody to know that the person is a liar. So you people should know. When somebody come and make this type of claims without any proof, know that he's a liar. True activists will bring facts, clarity for accountability, not gossip masquerading them as a revolution. No. You have seen me bringing facts to you. I bring proofs. The refusal of accountability when he says that he's not going to answer any question shows that many of the struggle, many people like him are just drunk of attention. They want attention. They want to create conspiracy. They want to sabotage things that are going that they might have heard about. They don't even understand. So this is what goes on in our struggle. People seek relevance through creating stories. People seek attention through creating stories. Lies, discrediting people. So I want you to see all these things in a broader context, which is a point of this presentation for today. You have to look at the history of delusions, lies, false accusation in our Ambazonian struggle. This Sikod post is not an isolated case. It is part of a broader pattern of dysfunction and dishonesty that has plagued our Ambazonian struggle, where leaders come and lie in public about diplomacy, about recognition, about everything but telling our people the truth about what is actually going on. False death claims. Multiple fighters declared dead have been said to be alive and vice versa. But the reason sometimes is for security reason. We come and say a soldier is dead because we want to reduce the pressure on him. But this is not the case. So I want to clear that around so that people don't mistake. This is a smear campaign to discredit John Gote. Who want to even discredit John Gote? It's not that somebody needs his credibility. He represents Cameroon. We have had the people creating false government, false president, false council, people making their own type of things here and there. It is a plague in our struggle. What our people have to know is that you cannot build anything by lying about people, by lying like this. We have seen so many type of issues going on in our struggle like this. People just lie to our population about our history, about every other thing. Lie. Sako came the other time and lied that he has been invited to address the decolonization committee in the United Nations. That Ambazonia have been invited for a public, for a football match. The egg of C came up and also lied. Even when you see documents that are presented, that those documents were false. When they arrest Ayabacho, they came and said that he was not charged. He was just simply arrested. He's going to be released. It turned out that the judge have said that they could hold him for 2 years. It goes on from every group. It just goes on from every group to every group. Lying to our people. And our people believe these things. And it's difficult for our people to face reality. When people sow mistrust for everybody, everybody is La Republic, everybody have received bribe. At the end of the day, how can we move forward? How can we move forward where people are making believe? I can just come today and declare myself president of Ambazonia and have few people to follow me and support that. And some people will take it for reality. And I will start to carry myself like that. It doesn't work like that. Our people have to know that the falsehood in our struggle is too much. We have convinced ourselves that we are independent. We were never part of Cameroon. We have convinced ourselves of many things that are just lies. This does not mean that we don't have a right for freedom or independence. But that right for independence must be based on foundation that can take us somewhere. Must be based on our reality. Not on lies, not on fabrication. Real leadership and hope of our people should lie in tangible and sustain diplomacy, not make up stories about diplomacy. People going and creating embassies when they know that we don't have any power to have an embassy. That embassy will never issue any document to anybody or receive anybody. People make false declarations, deceive you, because they know that you are desperate, they know that you are not capable of assessing the truth. So my fellow Southern Cameroonians, From day one, I have struggled with this type of things. Because often when I will come, I will counter it and bring the truth. The person is going to come and start insulting and insinuating all sorts of things. And our people get confused. Today, you find people talking on social media, talking rubbish, contradicting themselves every single day. They don't have any principle, they don't have any roots. And it is at the expense of our people who are dying every day. We need to be able to have clarity. We need to be able to judge what people say, what people promise, the hope that they give. Is it based on reality or a fiction of their own imagination, or trying to maintain the feeling of that things are going well even when they are not going right? I'll bring back one example I always give our people. It is like you are in a bus coming down the Bamenda up station here, and the bus have failed brakes. Instead of the driver informing all passengers that around lost brakes, me or man put the seat belt, me or mommy we hope pikin me then put the pikin for ground floor because motor the twist now for up. Instead for the driver to prepare the passengers for the worst, for the impact, the driver turn on the music, begin put bikusi, put makosa, higher volume. People then dey for inside motor na school the jazz, school the jazz. They no know say they go now for their own death. The right thing to do is to inform our people that wouldn't fail breaks, to brace themselves for impact that is inevitable, that is going to enable them. It is bitter truth. It may scare people. It may make people to think that, oh my goodness, this is the end. But that reality check will enable our people to cushion themselves, to brace themselves, and receive the impact and save lives. Some people think if you are suspected of having HIV or any serious diseases, it's better for you not to know. No. Your instinct may think that it is better for you not to know. And you may entertain people who may lie you and deceive you that your sick is something else than what you suspect in your heart. Trust me. Trust me. It is better to get yourself checked. Go and diagnose yourself in the hospital. Find out what is wrong with you. You have better chances for curing yourself. You may not know the treatments that may come your way or the idea somebody can give you once you know your problem. Deceiving, lying are evil. They are evil. They come from the devil, not from God. We came to this struggle to stand against the lies of Cameroon, the denial of our reality, denial of our identity. We cannot succeed by lying. So, fellow Ambazonians, this may not make sense to you now, but I'm telling you these things to prepare yourself. Tomorrow we are going to answer some questions that are very critical, that our people have posed or that may be contemplated based on the cabinet conversation in Prague. I'm going to address those things. But the first thing I want you to know is to face the reality of our struggle, that many of our activists have lied to you. Many of our leaders have lied to you. They think less of you. They don't think that you have brains. Because the vast majority of our people are quiet and are silent because of cyberbullying from the hardcore Ambazonian groups and also the Cameroon Kunda Titus network. So majority of our people are silent, but it does not mean that they are stupid. But when we have a lot of empty heads like this ranting on social media, then they have attention and it gives the impression that that is the reality. And impression is reality. Impression is reality in politics, in public psychology. So this is a collective struggle, and we will address these issues head on. Think about the whole struggle, everything you have been told. What is the truth? What is the truth? What do you believe in your guts is the truth? The lies are always obvious. The lies are always obvious. They will scheme it, they will say it in the nicest possible ways. But what is the truth? We'll get to that shortly. God bless you wherever you are.